following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Las Vegas Raiders! Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
And how about Geno Smith? The number of times we've looked at his career and said, here's something new for him. And that's exactly what we're talking about with his move to Las Vegas after 5 seasons in Seattle. Over 70% last season completion percentage. And the Raiders, they definitely need that type of efficiency in Vegas.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Trey Tucker, 73 yards. And the Raiders will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. So here come the Vikings as they get set for their first drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it. But otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
And the Vikings.
Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And inside give to Jones. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Throwing is McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
First down, Minnesota.
Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
to the ground with Jones. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And now a fake on the jet sweep, and a give to Jones. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Let's go.
To the air with McCarthy. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jalen Naylor from 3 yards out. And the Vikings take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. A 10-play drive that time. And it's polished off by a Viking score. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Smith. He'll get this out to Jeanty. Fighting his way through contact. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
For Las Vegas.
Play action. It's Smith. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. And nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To the air again, Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. Escapes the defender. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 17-yard line.
7 yards. That's good for another Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 17.
Now a run. Here's the 1st-round pick from April's draft. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
That's another Raiders 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter from Vegas. The home-standing Raiders with a football here as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Jeanty will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Carlson on for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score.
So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Able to avoid him. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, now McCarthy. That's to the left side where he's got Naylor. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Up the middle, Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Getting to the ball that time was Jeremy Chin.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's McCarthy. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders 30. Give him 18 on the play.
And the Vikings 1st down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Now a 2nd and 10. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Flushed out right. Now he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. The give is to Jones. Showed off the juke, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw McCarthy. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Kevin O'Connell has a play call ready. His guys going for it on 4th. Going for it. Here's McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now McCarthy. Forced out to his left. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Jones is in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, a heck of a move. And able to get this out to the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Flush to his right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Now it's Smith. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or 2 to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
And now out comes Minnesota. And now they start in plus territory following that turnover as they'll try to get some points here before halftime. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
He put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
Here's 2nd and 10. Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it on play action. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Back to throw. McCarthy to Jefferson on the slant. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A give to Jones. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 3rd down and 1. McCarthy operating from the gun. And it's caught in the end zone for a Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. That time a 6-play drive. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. One more go for this offense in the first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing now is Geno. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Now Geno. They'll try and set up the screen to Jeanty. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
So it certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hanson with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
On play action, McCarthy. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Complete. Jefferson the target. And a gain of 3 on the play. And now third down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
First down, Vikings.
Here's Jones. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. There go play action. Here's McCarthy. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Third down, here's Mason. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Will Riker on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Gino now to throw. That's to Bash over the middle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Throwing is Smith. Pass complete right side to Barrows. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Here's Smith. He'll find Jeanty out of the backfield. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Calling a gain of a yard. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 32-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
And the Vikings 1st down.
Jones. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
He's across. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down and a yard. Again, it's It's Jones. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Minnesota.
To the air with McCarthy. His throw incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now Jones. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is McCarthy. Escaping the pressure right. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
To throw is Smith. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Raider first down.
Gino going to hand it to Jeanty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. The shotgun snap for Smith. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Las Vegas.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. That throw right side here going to be incomplete.
Offense was moving a little bit, held back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's Smith. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. But hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3. They snap it to Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's good.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Smith. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. A big play needed, no doubt. Third and long.
Brings up third.
Smith's going to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Ashton Jeanty.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
For the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to...
Gets through, and now an opening. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll run it with Jones. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
And 11 at the 46-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Here we go, set. Garoppolo leading.
Now McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down. I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned.
Set. Hawk 70. Take over.
Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
With that, we say so long from Las Vegas.